Big ass, how I get that ooh.
And now back to your regularly scheduled program.
What's goody, YouTube? How's everyone doing? Welcome to the channel, or welcome back to yet another live reaction video. If you're new here for the first time, my name is TMR, and since you clicked on this video, you might as well subscribe to the YouTube channel, leave your comments down below, and enjoy this reaction video. What's goody, YouTube? What's good, TMR gang? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to yet another live reaction video. I'm your girl TMR. Thank y'all so much for stopping what you were doing and meet me over in the damn break room, y'all. Oh boy. All right, y'all see the title and y'all see the thumbnail. Y'all know what we get ready to get into, honey. Oh Lord. And it's not looking good over there for sis. We definitely gonna talk about it. We got Peach McIntyre in the break room today, y'all. And baby, it has been a sugar honey iced tea show for the past couple of days. Peach got to be tired. I'm tired of watching her. If I'm tired of watching, and I'm not even working up any energy by watching, she definitely got to be tired, and she the one producing all the content. I said, girl. Well, y'all, Peach over there running for her life, and she ain't got nowhere to go, okay? Peach says she afraid for her life of her and her children over there because, you know, her past incidents on this internet, you know, antagonizing, mocking the people, you know, just being mean, evil, and vindictive, in my opinion, has, you know, it's that karma thing that she said that does not exist. Well, karma came to her in a different sweater. It got on a cashmere sweater this time, okay? And karma is here to get their pay, okay? I'm gonna just say that, all right? So, it's actually sad, y'all. Peach did a series of 1 minute or a minute and a half videos of her sitting outside, basically, going down the list of her mistakes that she's made in the past year. Okay. And one of the many things that she said that rang very, very long in my ears. We heard, if you've been watching Peach for at least the last 2 years, you know Peach has been very proudful to say that she made $1 million last year. Okay. Well, in her saying that, she's also stated that most of that money, if not all of that money, is gone because of her gambling and gambling addiction, her shopping habit, and her wanting to please her husband Wood over there. Okay, so $1 million, y'all. Now again, I don't know how true that is. Who knows, you know? But Peach making it sound like now she living paycheck to paycheck. Now she stated that her paycheck at the minimum is $20,000 a month. I said, well, sis, well, hell, if I got to live paycheck to paycheck and those paychecks are $20,000 a piece per month, F it. I'ma live paycheck to paycheck. Okay. So again, I don't know if this is another one of Peach's stunts to drum up drama on her channel, to which we know drama equals payola. Something is telling me this is another one of her stunts. Now, some of it's telling me that she has been very reckless with her money, because we saw it, y'all. We saw how reckless Peach has been with her money. I remember watching one of Peach's videos on her gambling channel. Maybe it was like earlier this year. And I remember her playing a $100 machine. No, it wasn't a $100 machine. Let me take that lie back. Maybe it was a $50 machine. It was a very high dollar amount. What she was doing was she was steady just shoving $100 bills. I think I watched that lady shove like 11 $100 bills in that machine within like, I don't know, 8 minutes. And I said, my God. So based off that one video, and again, I didn't watch all her gambling videos, but that one I do remember, because I remember literally sitting there like, because y'all know, I've told you guys, I like to go to the casino, but baby, not like that. Okay. When I watched her shove those $100 bills back to back to back to back, she ended up getting some of the money back. I think she ended up winning like 700 of it back on that same machine, if I remember correctly. But the fact that she was, because the one thing about the casino that a lot of people make a mistake in doing, they start chasing that money, right? You lose 100 and you like, okay, I'm gonna put another 100 in because I'm gonna get that 100 back. And then you lose that 100 and you say, okay, I'm down 200. Let me put another 100 in. Yeah, I watch many people in the casino do it. I watch casino videos on YouTube and things of that nature. You chase that money, right? And that's what it reminded me of. It reminded me of trying to chase that money, right? But needless to say, she said gambling basically has destroyed her life. Gambling has destroyed her finances. She mentioned that she spent a lot of money. Y'all know, we seen it. She bought her husband a car or truck cash. She bought a couple cars. She bought his son a car cash. We seen it. We seen her take the trips to Vegas for her birthday. We seen her go to Disney a couple times. So we seen Peach spending money. I remember, I think when she was pregnant with this last baby, but she was telling us she wasn't pregnant. She took her whole family, even extended family, to some type of resort, and she said she spent well over $20,000 on that alone. So, here's my thing. Peach has told us many times before that she's seen money like this before and she's lost it. And the fact that she had the opportunity as a Black woman to gain that again, and you potentially effing it up again. Like, once upon a time, I used to think Peach seemed kind of intelligent, right? And just listening to her in her live yesterday, I said, girl, you're ignorant. Like, you're complete. You are a mother of 7 kids. 7 kids, and you have a husband who cannot support you the way you support him. So if you're going to, like, who are you depending on? Obviously, the people, right? Here's the thing, y'all. Peach would be nobody without the people watching her. That's very evident. She would be nobody unless the people watched her channel. So the mere fact that the same people who make sure that you can go to the bank and withdraw money out the bank, what's up, Nikki? The same people that will ensure that you are able to do that is the same people that she would get in the chat and get in her chat and mock, cuss them out. And a lot of times people be asking very legitimate questions. It may not be the type of question she wants to answer, but that's what happens when you go live and you're having a conversation. People will ask you questions that, obviously could make you feel a little uncomfortable, right? But she thinks everybody in her chat is a troll. Everybody in your chat is not a troll, sis. There are some people who like you, but even with liking you, question a lot of the things that you say and do on the internet, right? Hey, Flower Patch. She know Peach Patch is going to watch her 2-minute short videos to run her big bank up. So the most recent thing that has happened is yesterday Peach was live. Okay. Yesterday, Peach was live and she was in her car and she was, I think at one point, excuse me, y'all. I think at one point she was somewhere waiting for her oldest son. And then I guess she got a text from him saying, I'm at the Dollar Tree, right? So as Peach is on live, she says that I got to go to Dollar Tree and pick up McKay, which is her oldest son. In the midst of her doing that, she calls Wood and says, McKay just called. He's at the Dollar Tree. I'm going to go pick him up. Now, this is a woman who has said in the past week or so that her address has been exposed. She has said that she's fearful of her life because people have came in front of her house and went live in front of her house and showed her address. These are all the things that Peach has said to us, right? But then you sit in your car on a live stream and tell the people your exact location. So either you real scary or real damn dumb. It's one of the two, right? It's probably a mixture of the two. So while Peach was sitting at front of the Dollar Tree waiting on her son, somebody walks up to her car and says, I'm on your live stream. And Peach went ballistic, okay? We're going to take a look at that video, that part of the video really quick, and how she responded to it. Again, welcome everyone to the live. Welcome to the break room. Welcome to the break room. Please make sure you guys like the video, clock into the break room. You do that by hitting that like button. While you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you like these type of reaction videos, okay? All right, y'all, let's get into it. Let me go over here and pull up that part of the video.
Girl, don't come up to my motherfucking car. Go on. I'm not in the mood. Go on, baby. Leave me alone. I don't care. Leave me the fuck alone. I don't want to be bothered. Don't come up to me, bitch. That's weird. Like, I don't give a fuck who y'all is. I don't care if y'all support me and you watching me live. Don't motherfucking come up on me. You know I'm waiting on my son in front of Dollar Tree. And now I'm on your live and come up to me. Leave me the fuck alone. That's weird. Don't want to be bothered. Leave me the fuck alone. So weird.
All right. So as Peach was on live, someone walked up to her car and said, I'm on your live. As you heard, Peach went ballistic. Okay, because she wasn't just by herself. She was waiting on her son, who was eventually going to get in the car, right? Now, here's the part that, okay, so let me just say this. A, I understand where Peach was coming from, right? B, that still is not how you handle a situation like that, right? Now, for Peach, in my opinion, Peach has a very nasty disposition. Okay, we just heard it, right? And she knows that. Peach has got on this internet. She's talked about people's kids, not just Woods, but people in the chat. And ho, you broke, you dumb, you stupid, F you, blah, blah. I mean, she's, okay. And again, it's her mouth. Peach can say whatever she wants to say on her channel, right? She has to deal with the consequences from that. However, I think what it is, people get things a little confused. Me personally, if I'm on a live stream and somebody that let's just say Lovely T is live and I'm in her live, right? And I just so happen, Lovely T said, yeah, I'm over here at the Red Lobster about to walk in. And I just so happen to be in the Red Lobster parking lot. And I look over and I see, oh, ish, that's Lovely T. And I'm sitting in her live. I'm not going to get out of my car and be like, Lovely T, it's me, TMR. I'm on your live. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. Me personally, I think that's weird, right? I personally feel what that person did was weird. Why did you have to walk up to her car or get close to, walk it? Like, so what was supposed to happen then? Let's just say Peach was receptive to the fact that you walked up to her car. Now what? Now what we get ready to do? But you want to get a shout out. I thought that was, but here's the thing. People are weird, right? And people do weird things and say weird things. Peach is weird, right? So, my thing is this. It's been many times that I have been, okay, let me take that back. It's been a few times. I ain't gonna say many. It's been a few times that I have been out. I've been at the casino here in my city, and I ran across, I think it's either 2 or 3 times. No, it was 2 times. And then one day I was at the gas station, and a subscriber came up to me and said, "Hey, TMR." To me, that's different. We're all in the same setting. So if we're walking past each other or we're all in the same little area, you recognize me, because obviously it's going to be easier to recognize me than for me to recognize y'all, because I'm the one that actually shows my face 90% of the time, versus the people that follow me. A lot of y'all don't even have profile pics. And if you do, it's not a real image of you. It's just some type of caricature. And that's okay. But me, the 3 times that has happened to me, I didn't feel any type of way about the person walking up to me. You know why? Because I personally don't carry myself in the way where I feel like if somebody see me, they're going to come for my head. On the other hand, Peach does, right? Peach, not only what she's done, what she do to her subscribers when she's in comments and things of that nature, but what she's recently done to her family. And again, the beef that she has with her family, in my opinion, should have been amongst her and her family. It never should have became content for the whole entire world. Because now you got people involved in your situation who don't know all sides. They just know the stories y'all telling. And people are going to pick sides. That's just how people are. They're going to pick sides. So Peach is now in a position where she has millions of subscribers across all her social media platform, and she can't even sit in her car in fear of when somebody walk up to her, they might bust upside the head. Right, Flower Patch. That's it. You know what I'm saying? And it's okay. You know what I'm saying? I didn't feel any type of way when people had walked up to me and said, "Hey, TMR," you know what I'm saying? I give him a hug, and that's it. Like, I didn't feel any type of way about it because I don't have any reason to. Unfortunately for Peach, she does, right? And not only has Peach talked about people's families, her family and Wood's family, those family members, even if they per se don't put their hands on her or attempt to put their hands on her, friends of the family. See, that's the thing. Peach don't know who the friends of the family, you don't know who those people are. You know who Wood baby mama is. You know who Wood's mother is. You know who Wood's sister is. You know who Wood's brother is. But you don't know the people that they could be gossiping to about you. And again, there's some people out here that ain't got nothing to lose. And they might say, "You ain't got to give me a dime. That bitch said what? She said what?" And just run up on you just for GP. So now Peach is talking about she wants to leave Florida. She don't know where she want to go. She don't know where she could go. But she just wants to leave because she's in fear of her family. She says she wants to put her family in a gated community. She said she had the opportunity to do it last year when she had $1 million. But instead of her, making sure she has housing, sis decided to make sure they got cars. And one of those cars that she acquired cash, word on the curb, is she already sold one of those cars. So what was the whole purpose of buying a car last year to sell it this year? What was the purpose? Exactly, Flower Patch. Exactly. She too busy trying to look rich to even get rich. Right, Miss Ann. Exactly. Jasmine better watch her mouth. People been gunning for her for a while. Yeah, but Jasmine's not nowhere near like Peach. We're not even gonna really bring Jasmine into this because I personally feel like Jasmine and Peach situations are two total different situations. Peach is real nasty with hers. Jasmine's ignorant with hers. To me, it's a difference. Yeah, Peach. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I think Peach messed up some money. She just looked like the type. I think Peach has messed up some money. But that's the thing. If you got a gambling addiction and you've lost all this money, how did you manage to keep a roof over your head? Because typically people with heavy gambling addictions, especially if you are able to gamble away hundreds of thousands of dollars, most people who's gambling away hundreds of thousands of dollars, child, they evicted too. They don't have a house to live in. Peach said the house that she's currently living in now, she's been there for 11 months. So 11 months, that's all of this year. You said you've been gambling all this year. So if you gambled all your money away, so you managed to pay the rent, but you didn't pay your car insurance, you made sure you paid rent, but you didn't pay car insurance. Again, people with gambling addictions, they blowing all the money. They don't really care if the rent get paid, the lights get paid, car note. They don't care about nothing. So when she said that, I was like, well, Peach, how is that? So you're going to be responsible and pay your rent, but you're not going to be responsible and pay anything else? I mean, obviously car insurance is important if you're going to drive to and from the damn casinos or wherever else you're going. So I'm going to be honest with y'all. I don't feel sorry for Peach. I really don't. I feel like Peach did all this to herself. She tried to be cocky and got out-cocked. Now she's trying to money up again. And then that's the thing. She makes it so obvious. Sis, if you say this is your job, then just do your job. Why does your job have to acquire you telling us your plans to purchase things? Like, I don't understand that. Like, your job should be your job, and whatever money you make is to take care of whatever you need to do. Like, the world doesn't need to know that you want to move your family to a gated community, you want to buy a house cash. Since we don't need to know all of that. Just you're making money because you got responsibilities. Your husband and your 7 kids, you got responsibilities of 8 people. Sis, that's all you need. That's all we need to know. Do she still have the van? Cynthia, I don't think she does. I don't know. I'm not really sure. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I didn't really pay attention to all Peach's cars. I remember watching the video when she bought Wood the truck. And I remember watching the video when she bought the car. I don't remember Peach having a van. She should be ashamed of herself. I personally feel so. Again, you can't feel sorry for ignorant people. The fact that the economy is so bad right now, and the fact that Peach was blessed, she was blessed to acquire that much money in a year just by putting up videos. The fact that you were so blessed to get that opportunity. See, here's my thing. Think about all the people who paid Peach money to teach them how to gain or acquire social media success like her. And then the success that she did garner to get, she blew it all on casinos, trips, cars, and her family, tricking off with her family. Imagine that. She was in the van today. Okay, well, there's her van. Blessed twice at that. Yes, she was, Ari. I don't even think it's poor money management at this time, Nina. I really think it's just pure ignorance. I think Peach is the fact, and I guess she's being transparent by telling people that she lost all her money, but then she'll get on here and say she paid $3,000 of rent. She said she paid $5,000 a month in child care. And I'm thinking to myself, well, where the hell do your kids go to child care at? Because even back in the day, now I do understand it's a different time now. Things are much more expensive. But even when my kids were her children age, like 1, 2 years old, I think at the most childcare, I think I paid at the most was $200 a week. Why are you paying $5,000 a month? What type of childcare are they going to? Like $5,000 a month for a daycare? Girl, that I don't know. I just really feel like Peach tells stupid lies and she gets stupid results behind her lies. She's only transparent because we can tell she lost all her money. She can't fake it any longer. Yeah, that's true. Hey, Sam. Yeah, that's true. And you know what? Like I said, her being at the point, and then it's her saying, you know, she gave her money to Wood and Wood gambled it off and drank it up. But it's you hustling. It's you hustling to get the money back. And there's no mention of what Wood's going to do. She keeps talking about everything she got to do to get her life back in order. But there's no mention of what Wood needs to do to help you get y'all life back in order, considering that's your husband. I'm going to be honest with y'all. Peach ain't no better than any other chick on this damn. She's no better than the moms that we watch. She's no better than Jasmine, Chrissy, Olivia. She right in the same damn boat. The only difference between Peach and the other women I just mentioned, Peach was able to make more money. And that's the only difference. She one in the same. She should have been a part of Mamiana. She should have went to the Houston trip. Because they are one in the same. She could have put a large down payment on a house and have manageable mortgage. She could have, EJ, but she chose not to. That's the thing. Peach gets on here and try to tell people what they need to do when she wasn't even doing it. Imagine getting on the internet telling everybody what they need to do, but you wasn't even doing it. And so me personally, I feel like her credibility as far as teaching anybody anything is shot. Because if you got a gambling addiction, and Peach said she's had a gambling addiction since she was 18, and you haven't sought any treatment for it, say it's over with. Peach says she hasn't been gambling in 1 month. Somebody who's 33, 34 years old and been gambling since they 18, yes, since you don't lose that addiction in 1 damn month and you ain't went to NAN class. Okay? I don't believe it. I think she's probably gambling. She's gambling a little smarter. I don't think she's went cold turkey. I just don't believe it. Yeah, Passion Lisa. Exactly. We did want to see her buy a house. She said that's what she wanted to do as a mother with multiple children, especially a mother who was on Section 8 and got herself off of Section 8. We wanted to see her buy a house, but since we can never want it more than her herself, the fact that Peach was able to say that she made $1 million, and I'm going to just assume, since if you gambled all your money off, I'm just going to assume you damn sure didn't pay taxes on all that money either. So you trying to buy something cash, well, if anything over $10,000, the IRS gonna want to be in on that, sis. So I'm just going to assume, again, I'm not her personal accountant. I'm just going to assume if you gambled all your money off and was riding around without car insurance on cars that were expensive, right? I'm just going to assume, sis, you ain't pay your damn taxes either. I'm just going to assume that. Brittany said, right, she said you can buy a house with Section 8, and I was like, so why didn't she do it? Because she didn't have that type of money when she was on Section 8. I don't think Peach was thinking about buying a house. Only thing Peach was thinking about was, at that time when she had Section 8, I got a place to lay my head and my kids can lay their head and I ain't got to pay a whole bunch of rent, and I'm going to just get out here and get it how I get it. And that's it. You said it was a rags to riches feel good story at first. Now she just gross. Yeah. Listening to that, like I said, her stock value, in my opinion, went all the way down. The fact that your big grown ass with all these damn kids, and wait a minute, I just thought about something. Did we get the hospital debt paid for? Now we see what the hustle was about the hospital debt. Girl, you was probably trying to play other debts because you was in a debt with the casino. That's probably what the whole hoopla, because we ain't heard no more about that hospital bill. So what the hospital told you, don't worry about it. It's on them. We haven't heard any more about the hospital bill. She talked about it for damn near a month. We ain't heard nothing else about the hospital bill for the newborn baby she just had a few months ago. A millionaire with a welfare state of mind. Exactly, Passion Lisa. I'm surprised she doesn't have an OnlyFans page, or does she, baby? I don't know. She said the hospital bill was paid. Peach is a habitual liar, sis. We all know that. The only thing I believe is her name is Peaches, and that's because that's what her mother called her. Anything after that, I don't believe that lady. I don't believe too much anything else that she was saying. Now, one thing that Peach did say in her video, Peach stated that the house that she's currently living in, she said her lease is up. They moved in the house in December. She said her lease is up in November, right? She said that the landlord contacted her and wanted to, see if she wanted to renew her lease. She also stated that they are willing to renew her lease at a cheaper price. Now, Peach herself told us she pays $3,000 a month for that house. It's a 5-bedroom house. So in Florida. So I would just assume she's probably about right. Think about what I just said, y'all. Who in 2023 going into 2024 as a rental property management company or a private owner, who the hell is going down on the price of rent when the rent is going up? Think about what I just said. Peach said that they asked her would she like to renew her lease, and they're willing to go down on the price of rent. If they was willing to go down on the price of rent, the price of rent would have been already down when you went to apply for the house. If anything, the rent is going to go up. Who is trying to bargain with you, Peach? You're not a value tenant. You've been there 11 damn months. That's nothing. Hell, Wine Glass and Chill, she was over there at the apartments for 8 years and they put her ass out. Exactly, Word Gala. I said, girl, that's a lie if it ain't never been told one. The people probably don't even want to renew your lease because Peach also said that the internet has reached out to her landlord. Y'all, they didn't pull the Jasmine on her. She said people have been calling her landlord, okay? So one thing I do know is business owners do not want to be harassed by your shenanigans. They don't care nothing about your money, because just like they get $3,000 a month out of you, they'll go get $3,000 a month out of another family. And it's going to be a family that don't do social media, and they ain't got to be bothered with the shenanigans. So the fact that she said that they want to renew her lease for a cheaper price for the same house, I said, hogwash. It's not true. They're not offering you to reduce your rent. Everything is going up, sis. We wish things were going down, but unfortunately, things just keep accelerating. Things are very expensive, okay? Yeah, she pulled a Jasmine. If you're on Section A and your income decreases, your rent goes down. Yeah, I don't think Peach is on Section 8. I'm going to just be honest with y'all. I really don't think Peach is getting Section 8. Let's think about it, y'all. If Peach gets Section 8, more than likely her case manager is a woman who lives, or a man who lives in Tampa. I'm just going to assume a woman who lives in Tampa. And more than likely, this person has social media, right? They probably didn't already seen Peach McIntyre splashed, if not on YouTube. They didn't seen on Facebook, TikTok, or Instagram somewhere, okay? So I'm just going to assume that Peach doesn't get Section 8. I know a lot of people feels that she does, but I really don't think she does. I really don't think she gets Section 8. She would be dumb as hell if she was getting Section 8. The way these people calling her landlords and wherever else, she would be dumb as hell to be getting Section 8. Right, Bless. Peach is not getting Section 8. She used to have it. She's not getting Section 8. I really don't believe that. I really don't. What Sam she goes to is a mess. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. The fact that she's fearful of her children's life and her life, well, sis, I mean, you're the one who went live and told everybody you were on your way to Dollar Tree. The people already know where you live at, what area. She lives in the suburbs of Tampa. They already know where you live at, so more than likely they'll know where your kids go to school at. So you're the dummy to sit and dox your own damn self on your own live to tell people you about to go to Dollar Tree. She no longer qualifies. I made her way less and stopped qualifying. Yes, exactly, sis. Peach is not getting Section 8. I don't know why people keep saying that. And even with Section 8, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Most states, not all states, but most states require now when you're on a Section 8 tenant that you have to remain in the house for 2 years. They don't let you port or move for 2 years. That's most states, not all states. Because I know y'all getting my state. Okay, I get it. Most states require that you stay in the house for 2 years. Peach herself just said she's only been in that house 11 months. Section 8 don't let you move every 6 months, y'all. They don't let you do that, right? So I personally don't think she's get Section 8 anymore. So yeah, right, Nina. I just said that. Depends on the state. You're right, Nina. Black Tampa is small. Everyone knows everyone. Yeah, that's what I heard. I heard Black Tampa is very small. So, okay, I want to play something else too. Give me just a moment. I'll be honest with y'all. I really don't have a lot to say about Peach. I feel like Peach has fumbled the bag. I feel like as a black woman with as much attention she was able to acquire in such a short time span, and she was even able to get people to buy into her teaching them how to do social media. The fact that she was so ignorant and to fumble all that, even her credibility, in my opinion, to teach. Now, again, I'm not going to say that people wouldn't buy from her again if she offered something. People wouldn't take her up. I mean, obviously, y'all, there would be a sprinkle of people, but I guarantee you, it's not going to be nowhere near like it was that she was getting a year or two ago, right? Because I just really feel like whatever value Peach had in herself, she's taking it all the way down by getting on here acting ridiculous. And now she's starting to regret a lot of what she's done. She says she's not going to take back what she said, but I'm pretty sure if Peach could do it all over again, she would have went about it a whole different way. Okay. Because it now she's getting views. Her views are going up because this is fresh drama. So the views are going up. But then when this go down, she gonna go back to the drama with her husband. People are tired of that. They don't even want to hear that anymore. Like, people already know Wood ain't ish, and his credibility has been shot on these internet streets. Okay. All right. So give me a minute. I want to play this real quick. Let me get it to where it needs to go. Give me one moment. All right. Sorry for that brief moment of silence. I had to get the video where I needed it. So I want to play this little clip it from her video, and we're definitely going to do this under the Fair Use Act. The disclaimer is here on the screen. We're definitely going to use this because I think this could be a teaching lesson for some of you, if not all of you. So let me go ahead and put that video on the screen. Give me one moment.
lease. I don't want to move. I just got settled. I just want to stay. I'm finally comfortable, right? I prayed for this. And then they offered me to renew my lease even for less money. And after that, all this shit happened. It's like, God, I just prayed and asked you for these people to renew my lease because I need a little bit more time to get myself together.
Now you bragging or not bragging. You're begging God or praying to God to that the landlord or the rental people will renew your lease. Excuse me, I'm getting a little tongue tired. It's late. Will renew your lease when you just had $1 million last year that you made. When you could have went and bought your own damn lease and call it a mortgage.
It's probably that same car. For me to get myself together. And after I did that, all hell break loose. God, what do you want from me? What do you want from me? Where am I supposed to go? I literally got my kids back in school. They're doing well in school. I get them to school every day on time. I got my babies in daycare. The one daycare that didn't work out, I got them in a better daycare. I can afford my life. God, what do you want from me? All this stemmed from me buying my son a car and being at Disney where I was not bothering nobody. My family's intent was to destroy me.
I don't think her family's intent was to destroy her. I think at the time when Peach was spewing all that hate towards her family, she was feeling some type of way because all the money she had, she didn't have anymore. And like I told you guys in a reaction, I felt like Peach was jealous of her family because her family continued to live their life with no interruption. You know why? Because they were used to not having money. Peach is the one with money. But now Peach at that time couldn't live her life with no interruption because it was interrupted because she effed all her money off. Peach did that again. Misery loves company. So she was miserable and mad and she wanted her family to feel the same way.
After all I did for the motherfuckers, literally taught y'all how to make money for free multiple times, got you monetized on multiple platforms. Y'all literally sit up here and go on gossip channels and talk about me and keep saying, kill yourself, kill yourself. Guess what, motherfuckers? I don't have suicidal thoughts no more, bitch. I don't want to die. I want to live. I'm gonna live. I'm gonna live a great life, bitch. I never in my life speak to these people again. This all stemmed from me just being great, happy, at peace, working on my marriage at Disney World. My kids, my sister kids ain't never been to Disney World. Her son want to be at Disney World. My sister kid ain't got no car. I bought my son a car. Told her son, get me into Monday, Auntie P.
So you're saying, so you feel like your sister was jealous because you took your kids to Disney World and her kids never been to Disney World? Well, if you are such a great aunt and you promised to buy your nephew a car, why you didn't get the kids, throw the kids in the car with you and take them to Disney? And I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't think her sister was jealous because she was at Disney. Y'all, these people are from Florida. Disney World to them is like the carnival to us who don't live in Florida. Okay. Disney World is not a big thing to people who live in, especially as close as they live to Orlando, right? It's not a real big thing to people who live and are from there.
Gonna work hard all week. I'm gonna buy you a car. What kind of car you want? Second time offering a car. This is what this stem from. Them people try to destroy me. Envy. I gotta leave this place. And I don't know where to go. And I'm so grateful. I pray God tell me where to go. I'm so grateful for my job because I could go anywhere in the world and still be okay. I literally can go anywhere in the world and make money. Thankful for my
But that's what happens, Peach. When you don't humble yourself, God will humble you himself, right? So that's what happened. And people kept telling Peach, sis, just be humble, be chill. Like, we good. That's great. You doing your big one. And there's a lot of people that are happy for Peach, right? When I first heard about how this young lady was on the internet and she was getting that dough and she was doing it pretty quick, I'm like, all right, sis, do your big one. I was happy for her. But as time went on and her personality started changing with the how much money she was making, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, it really turned me off from her. I was just like, girl, you ain't got to do all that. There are so many people out here that are very wealthy and are very humble behind the wealth, especially if you get your wealth from social media, because the people are the reason why. The people are the reason why you can take your job and work anywhere in the world. It's not because of you. It's because of the people. Because you can get up here every day and sit on this porch and cry a river. But if the people don't come to your chat, those tears mean absolutely nothing when it comes to Google AdSense. If the people don't watch, the people are the reason why you are able to pick up and do your job anywhere in the world. It's not you, sis. It's the people. I know that. I tell you guys all the time. I thank you for subscribing to my channel, watching my videos. I really appreciate that because you don't have to. There are many millions of reaction videos out here and reaction channels. But you guys take the time out to stop what you're doing and meet me over here in the break room. And I humbly appreciate y'all for that. Okay? One thing you will never see from me is not being humble because I'm just a humble person with social media, without social media. That's just me in general. So I thank you guys. Okay. I really do. I thank you guys.
My job, but God ain't told me where to go. I don't know where to go. I don't know. It's like, God, I just prayed so hard. I worked so hard, even with this nigga taking me through stuff to figure out what to do with my kids, where to go with my kids. I literally made a whole list of everything I needed. 14 things on the list, not 10 the same
Exactly,
fucking
Tamreed.
day. Y'all watch me get these kids in school without wood. Y'all watch me take them to daycare like I got my shit back together. I done stopped gambling. Only for me to be like, and I don't regret nothing I said. The motherfucker started with me first, you know? If this the price I gotta pay, but I just feel like God just want me to leave. Peaches just leave, but God, where do I go? I don't know where to go. It's like, do I give it another month? Do I give it another year? What the fuck? But
My thing is this: instead of sitting on this live stream asking the people what should you do, if you should move or if you should stay, shouldn't that be a conversation with Wood? Because if somebody, God forbid, break up in that house, wouldn't he be the one to come and stand and protect his family? Like, even if the internet told you, girl, move to Montana, move to Nebraska, move to Minnesota. At the end of the day, is Wood gonna go with you?
I know where I stay. Y'all literally be in my comments trying to cast spells on me, hoping people rob me. Oh, I hope somebody left a comment like that today. Oh, I know where she stay. This her address. She get paid on the 21st. I hope somebody rob her. The fuck? I've been monetized for 3 years. People been knowing I get paid on the 21st through the 26th because I teach. A bitch ain't never tried to rob me.
But that's the thing, sis. Why are we talking about when we get paid on social media? Why is that even a conversation? Right? Think about it, y'all. Think about the content creators that you guys watch regularly, right? Regardless of who you watch. How many times have you heard those content creators remind you guys that they get paid on the 21st of the month? Why are we even discussing that? That shouldn't be up for topic of discussion. Why are we discussing paydays? That's so tacky. Like, Peach, that's tacky, sis. Stop doing that. Don't nobody need to know when you get paid, although people do know, but you don't have to keep reminding people. Now, this is the same woman that says she's fearful for her life, But yet in this live stream, she was sitting outside in front of her house.
People really like speaking this. It's evil. It's so evil. And I still stand on what I said. Everything I said about my daddy, I meant, and everything I said was true. Everything I said about my mama was true. Everything I said about my family was true. And I stand on it. I don't give a fuck. I stand on it. I meant it and I stand on it. I never speak to you motherfuckers another day in my motherfucking life. But I'm gonna get out there. If y'all got some resources on like where y'all think I can go, and I know it's like
now you want some resources from the people, but somebody asked you to try their product. I don't try people's stuff. Don't send it to me. Don't send me an email. I don't answer emails. But now you're trying to sit in the chat and be humble because you want people to feel sorry for you. Girl, bye. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't feel sorry for Peach. I feel like Peach brought all this on to herself. She did all this to herself. And I don't know if she actually is doing something, if something is being done or not. But I don't relish in the fact of people showing up at her house. I don't relish in that. But once again, Peach is the mother of those children. Wood is the father of those children. It's their responsibility as their parents to ensure that their children are safe. So, and the way you do that is you don't get on the internet and antagonize people and mock people, because once again, you can't control people's reactions to you. We know who Peach is, and we know what she looked like, but Peach doesn't know every 500,000 plus people she got watching her. Since you don't know what those people look like, you don't know who those people are, where they're at. Just like they ran up on you at Dollar Tree, girl, they can run up on you anywhere else. Now, she claims that she wants to move her family to a gated community. Okay. But since what happens when we leave the gate? Don't you got to take the kids to school? Is the school going to be in a gated community? You need to, in my opinion, if I was her, I would definitely change how I react on this internet as far as her channel, right? I would definitely change. But is Peach going to change? No. It's embedded in her. It's a part of her. Peach, in my opinion, is just an ignorant woman. And so she's going to continue to do ignorant things because the ignorant things that she does, she gets paid for it. And that's unfortunate that she has to do that. It's unfortunate that she mentioned that Gregory McKay, when the woman approached her at the Dollar Tree, she mentioned that Gregory McKay was scared. He thought the woman was trying to kidnap him. Now, I don't know how true that is. And maybe the young man did say that. I don't know. But Gregory McKay himself has a YouTube channel with over 50,000 subscribers. So everybody's scared for their lives, but they keep showing up on the internet. It doesn't make sense. If you're scared for your life, why do you keep showing up on the internet? Peach is an agent of chaos. She's created her own chaos. Even with dealing with Wood. Wood would never leave Tampa. And Peach knows that. She knows Wood's not leaving. Wood is a country boy and he's born and raised. And that's where he go. That's what he know. And now he'll go travel, but he know he coming back to Tampa. I personally don't think that he would leave Tampa. That's just my opinion. You said she just reaping what she sowed. Just focus on buying a house first. Yeah, I mean, that's my thing. And again, I hate that this young woman was able to garner so much money last year. Made $1 million, girl. And you ain't got nothing to show for it, really? Like, that's crazy. That's crazy to have made $1 million last year and still renting a house. That's crazy to have made $1 million last year, but you're riding around with no car insurance. Does that even make sense? You made $1 million, but you ain't got car insurance? Child, you got people out here going to get part-time jobs to pay their car insurance. said, I guess, honey. You know, there's a saying, y'all, you can take the chick out the ghetto, but sometimes you just can't take the ghetto out the chick. And I think that's what's been happening over there. Peach was able to remove herself from the ghetto, but her ghetto mentality will be with her forever, ever, forever, ever. The fact that Peach teaching classes, it sounds like to me, Peach needs to go to a class. Like, you need to become a student, right? You don't need to teach anybody anything. You need to go get taught something. And the first thing you need to be taught is better money management. I pray wealth and prosperity over each and every one of you guys that's in the sounds of my voice. And if you guys ever get the opportunity to get a large sum of money, invest in something, y'all. Have something to show for your money. Don't be a peach. Okay? Please don't do that. Don't get a hold of a large sum of money. And I understand, y'all. I understand what it feels like to have money and never had money before and get the opportunity to get money, right? But y'all just do well with your money, right? Do well with your money. If you're able to come across a large sum of money, invest in yourself with your money. If it's paying your credit off or buying you a house, buying you a brand new car, or if you live in a home and you want to fix your house up so you can have a return on your investment, don't do what Peach did. And that goes for the old folks and the young folks. That go for everybody. Don't do that, y'all. That is just the worst mistake you can make, right? And definitely, if you got a bunch of bills, pay them off so you can live debt free. Because I guarantee you, once you pay those bills off, even if you don't, like, say for instance, you win $50,000, right? You can't quit your job on winning $50,000, but you can definitely make your life just a tad bit better. If it's not doing anything but paying all your bills off or paying off your car or whatever, whatever you need to do. I don't know what it looks like for you guys, but whatever you need to do that. Don't, I understand people want to take trips and people want to buy designer this and designer that. But y'all, you always got to think about the future. You can't think about right now. You got to think about 2, 3, 4 years from now and what that's going to look like with you, especially if you're older, right? If you're older, you definitely need to look at it. The young folks, they got a little wiggle room. But Peach herself at 33, 34 years old with 7 damn kids, yes, sis, you ain't got no wiggle room. You don't even got a man that you can depend on. You can't even go to Wood and be like, look, I just effed up the light bill money. Can you pay the light bill money? Can you pay the light bill? You can't even depend on him for that. Because I would just assume if you didn't have the car insurance money, he should have had it. Somebody needed to have the car insurance money. So Peach said she was riding around for months without car insurance. She finally got it. And because she went months and months and months without it, she live in a state like Florida, which is, natural disaster area. There's parts of Florida that get hit with hurricane. So y'all, property insurance, car insurance is going to be higher in the state of Florida because of those natural disaster incidents, and it's a high tourism state. You know what I'm saying? So theft and vandalism is going to be higher in certain cities in Florida than, I would say the state of Alabama, right? So all those are going to factor into your car insurance as far as any other insurance you would need as far as housing or even renter's insurance. I don't even live in Florida, and I know that. I don't know, y'all. I'm just, I don't know. I don't even know what to say anymore. It's just the same how you see so much ignorance on this internet. It's just sad and pathetic. Plus, look how she be flashing money on the camera. Yes, we seen when Peach was in the bathroom counting $20,000 she had just got from Navy Federal Bank. It just doesn't make sense. But now you're in fear of your life when you basically brought all this on yourself. You could have easily got on this internet, talked about shopping, showed us a shopping haul or whatever you want to do. Let the people know that you're living better than you ever have. You could have did it in a very sensible way, an appealing, more attractive way to the people. Not getting on here telling us that your husband Wood is so good that you like effing him. Child, people don't care nothing about that. Who says that the million is true though? Can we verify that? I mean, I'm not going to take the time to verify it, but I'm just going to assume that she probably was in a fair close proximity, depending on TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook. Peach last year and the year before, she was making some good money because the views, she was killing the views. She was killing it. So that could be, and then she was also teaching classes too. So she made a lot of money from that as well too. You say I feel bad, but she wasn't shedding not one tear when she was calling people broke and ghetto and dragging her family. Exactly. Well, she says the reason why she dragged her family is because they started with her first. And I will say this: when Tracy mama got approached at the casino, and then Peach's mother Tracy came live and said that she felt like it was they was the Peach patch. And Peach got mad about that. I could understand Peach getting upset, especially if it wasn't true. However, she could have pulled her mama. She could have went over to her mama house, called her mama on the phone. They could have hashed that out and been done with it, right? Took the video off the internet. Even if somebody would have had it somewhere, it wasn't on Tracy's channel anymore. But Peach chose to use it for content, and it went on for 2-3 weeks. So I don't know, you guys, but that's my time. Okay, that's my reaction. I don't even know what else to say. All I can say is hopefully things get better for her. But in order for things to get better for Peach, in my opinion, Peach need to get better with herself. Sis, don't call on God now. You should have been calling on him, right? When you was making all that money and paying all these people and taking all these trips, did you ever pay any tithes? You don't have to belong to a church to pay tithes and offering. You don't have to belong to a church, but you can pay your tithes. I pay mine every week. Every Sunday I pay my tithes. And I don't go to church every Sunday. But I send it with my sister-in-law who does. I don't know, y'all. All right, that's my time, y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Please make sure you clock out the live. Leave your thoughts and opinions in the comments. I'm going to meet y'all down there, and I'm going to see y'all in the next one. Remember, show what you love. Bye.